Hi everybody, how are we doing? How are we doing today? How are we doing? Are we live? Yes we are. I'm just singing a song. So here we go.
I was down to talk to my doctor.
We do not want ads, people. We do not want ads. How's everybody? If you can hear me, let me know. Alright, live chat. Hi, Christina. How you doing? I'm gonna put my comments over here. I got this new phone stand from Walmart from iJoy, and it's like this like iridescent situation, and it's like, and I like it because I keep, hi Bianca, I keep my what's this called, my pop socket on there, and sometimes stands make it so I can't sit it, but you can still sit it on here nicely with the pop socket. So I really like it. So I think it was on clearance for like $3. I think I'm actually going to get a couple more because I have multiple phones and multiple rooms. Hi, Suzanne. Hi. Let's say Bianca's new. Let's say hi to Bianca. We've got a lot to do today, and I'm so excited. I got everything in front of me. What's love got to do? Got to do with it. How's everybody's, what do we got, Monday going on? I don't even know what day it is. Really? How's everybody's Monday? So today is another, hi Tanya. Today I'm doing, this is the third installment of the gift guide for wig lovers. Hi Leah. Yeah, this is number 3. And so check out the other ones. You know what? I will, Christina, Christina, can you send me a message really quick and tell me to link the other guides to this video, if you don't mind? I don't have my pen or anything here. I don't have my stuff. I'm trying to get this up for us. Okay. If you don't mind, Christina, just say link all guides right now. If you can, let me know. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be putting all of the, no, just like Messenger or something, anything like Messenger or whatever. I should remember, but why I don't have a pen right in front of me, because I have pens everywhere, I have no idea. You know what? Never mind. I found a pen. Woo, woo, woo. I got one. Okay. Link. Thank you. Thank you. Link all guides. Okay. So I've done a couple of these. So we did, so it's all of these like gift giving guides. If you're a wig lover, if you're new to wigs, if you're not new to wigs, this is a great opportunity. I show all of my favorite kind of stuff, and then also give some demonstrations. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And the first one I did was products. So, and then I did synthetic hair accessories. That was a really fun one. And so now I am doing wig tools and storage ideas, options, things like that. So if you're ready, I am ready, and we will get started talking about that. They're probably not going to be in any particular order because I just have them in a basket here. But I'm going to go through all of the stuff that if you're a wig lover, if new to wigs, if you want to gift somebody who loves wigs something, but like you're not sure like which wigs they have or don't have, or you're not really sure, these are great guides because these aren't like wigs specifically. They're just things that a wig lover will absolutely love. So, a wig lover will love. Let's start with, all right, let's start with these. So the first one I have is, and I just got these in, is a metal bristled wooden brush. This one is from Renee Paris. I will put the link in for you. You can purchase this from me, and you can also purchase them on my website as well. What do we want? Renee Paris. So this is the wooden, here we go. The wooden wire brush. Wire brushes are great for synthetic. I deal mostly with synthetic, but wire brushes are great for synthetic because it helps it not to snag. So this is an amazing brush, and it's very like let me, you know, it's wooden, it's light enough so, you know, it's not gonna like be heavy, but you know, it's heavy duty and it's very nice. And this is the Renee Paris. Okay, so I would definitely suggest a wooden brush. Okay, I'm keeping that one, so I'm putting that right there. The next brush that I absolutely have fallen in love with, this is also from Renee Paris, and this is their folding brush. So this is plastic. It's got the wire bristles, but look at this. It folds up, so it's something you can take with you when you travel in your bag. And it also sort of like, you know, this goes in front of those wire bristles. And it's very like heavy duty, like the clasp, the hinge is really, really nice. I recently got them, and I'm very much in love with these folding brushes for sure. If you are a wig lover, or if you know a wig lover, you know, having a brush is really important to keeping things looking nice. And also, I'm getting the link for you. Where's my folding brush? Okay, wooden brush right here. And folding brush is right above it. Tia. Having a comb on hand or a brush on hand is always so important for wig lovers. Here is the folding brush. Okay, so those are definitely two things. If you have a wig lover in your life, or if you are one, these are two things I would suggest having that are great options and great tools for your wig life. Okay. And then next is also for Renee Paris. This is a lifting comb. You know, you can lift a wig and just take, like, I have my long nails. I actually just put these nails on. They're from Kiss, and they're called velour, so they're supposed to look like velvet. I mean, they're not. They're acrylic, but they're so pretty. But I sometimes will take my nails and just go like this into the fibers. But this is a comb that's made to do that. So it's a really great option for a wig lover, is to maybe get like all three of them. Then you have the comb, you have the treble brush, you have your regular wire brush, and it's sort of a nice little kit. And let me put the link in for the lift comb. Okay, there we go. So we have those. Next, all right, let's talk about stands. If you are new here and you haven't seen any of my old videos, you know that I am partial to mannequin heads. That's what I like to display my wigs on. That's what I like to keep them on, like sort of in between me wearing them. And I really love ones that have realistic faces, but I have a couple options for you today. I'm going to go ahead and just put them in the chat so that I can talk to you about them, because some of them are sitting over here. So the first ones we're going to talk about are sort of the like realistic looking ones, and then I'll show you some stands and things like that. But these are basically like the mannequins. So the first one I have is, these are, I just got these from Renee Paris. I have tons of them. I think I have, and they're all, I have short, tall, I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 19. Oops. I didn't realize how many I have. I have them all like displayed. And I like the ones with the faces. The ones that I got though, I got a lot off of Amazon, and there's no problem with it. But I did actually redo the faces. Like, I put different makeup on them. I actually changed the eyebrows and eyelashes on some. But these ones that I got from Renee Paris, I'm pleasantly surprised that they're already, like, pretty looking. So I wouldn't need to redo anything. So this is the first one. And this is the taller of the two. So this is the first mannequin. And look how gorgeous. First of all, she's tall. Let me scoot back. First of all, she's pretty tall. And her face, like she's got like an iridescent, like wet looking eyeshadow. I really love that. The features are beautiful, but that her makeup is nice. Because like I said, I've actually redone the makeup. And she also has pierced ears. In case you wanted to put any type of earrings on her. So that's like number one that I have. And let me move this girl over here. So I definitely, if you want to display your wigs and you want to store them and keep them nice, it's going to keep the cap in a nice shape. If you want to store them in a way that is also maybe like aesthetically pleasing, I do always suggest a mannequin. If you've seen a lot of my videos, you know I love these realistic mannequins. And then I also have, there's a shorter one. So you can see she's shorter and she has sort of the shorter bust in comparison. You can purchase either one of these from me so you can see their difference in height. Okay. And you, like I said, you can purchase either one of these from me. And they're just so pretty in the face. I like when they're pretty. And then the last one I have is also one that you can purchase. And you can purchase, they don't have faces. So you might want one that's sort of the mannequin head, but you don't want the actual face on there. And this one's a little less expensive too. So this one is the mannequin. Let her out. This is the mannequin head that has no face. She comes in gray, black, white, and then she also comes with white without the logo. Although I'll tell you a secret, with the makeup or the logo, if you just use nail polish remover, it will like take it off if you want it. If you want to do that. But this is so gorgeous, and it's got this really nice neck. So even if you have sort of longer pieces, this is a great option. So you have those as options. I have my basket of stuff, and I'm trying to, there we go. Trying to put my girls. So that's those. I also have, and I don't have a link for this, but I will. One of my doll babies actually made this. This is doll baby Phoebe on here, but she actually made this. This is one of those foam wig heads. But if you know the foam wig heads, they can like, they're not like strong. But what she did was she did sort of this gorgeous like decoupage, and then she treated it. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful it is. And she custom makes them. And then she treated it so it's not going to be as easy to like, you know, put your fingernail in them. And she kind of made them like really, really beautiful. And then she added like the velvet bottom and this little plastic piece so that you could put it on a stand if you wanted to. I actually have this sort of sitting up on my wall here as art, and I do keep a wig on it. But this one, if you wanted not the just regular foam, you don't want one of these. These are almost an artistic piece in and of itself. And she hand makes them, so you can kind of get it designed in the way that you want. You know, if you wanted one that matched your decor or your room or your colors or things that you love, and then you can put your wigs on them. So that's an option as well. And then this goes under tools, but it's also a tip for the mannequins. So this is a silicone wig grip, okay? And you can get these wherever you get your wig grips. Actually don't, you know what? I think I have a link for that. I don't sell silicone wig grips myself, but you can get them like on Amazon or what have you. And I will put a link in right now for that. But there's two things that I think silicone wig grips are really good for. I actually don't like to wear a silicone wig grip because I think it's a little too tight for me. It ends up hurting my head. However, if you have if you have maybe a petite head, sometimes silicone wig grips are good because they are a little bit tighter and they can help out if you have a very petite head. Also, if you have what's called a flat head, or if your occipital bone is a little flatter, which mine actually is a little bit flat. If you have a flat occipital bone, sometimes wigs ride up, and they also ride up with a regular wig grip. So silicone ones can really help that because it's going to grip your head no matter really what shape it is. And then, so this is an option. If you have sort of a larger circumference, look at them collecting garbage down the street. They didn't even ask me. If you have sort of a larger circumference though, these can be a little tight. So that is something. What I actually use them for is my wig heads, because if you just put a wig on this, it's going to slip off, right? These are actually perfect for my mannequin heads, and so I use these to keep the wigs on. And look at how easy, and this is not like the biggest circumference head, watch. And then I just put that on there and it stays in place, see? And then I use this to hold the wigs on for my mannequin heads. So since I got a couple more mannequins, I'm going to need a couple more of those. But that's actually what I use the silicone wig grips for. Hi, Julia. Hi. How are you? So those are some storage display things. You can also get the plastic wig stands. I actually don't like those. I feel like they actually can make the wig cap a little weird, but that's my personal preference. But what I do like is these acrylic stands. So this is an acrylic stand. It's 2-piece, so you can travel with this. This one's from Renee Paris, and I like it because it's taller. And I'll show this. I'll show it to you. But this is what it comes in when you buy it. So it comes in these 2 pieces, and you can see your wig can go right there. Sorry, Kit Kat. I'm putting stuff. But this is what it looks like when it's put together. And it's very sturdy. It's heavy. And then all you do is you can take it apart. There we go. You just take it apart. It comes in these 2 pieces. And then you can easily put it back together. And it's a really great stand. So I do like this a lot. If I were going to go mannequin head, this is the type of stand that I would use. And it's pretty. And I like that it's a little taller than some other ones. And so then if you have wigs that are a little bit longer, they're not going to be like all scrunched up at the bottom. So let me put that in the chat. All right, so that's that. What do we have next? Okay, next up, let's do sort of like storage travel type stuff. So the first thing that I have for storage travel is this cute wig. This is a wig. I don't want to say it's a wig case. It's a traveling wig case. This is by Polly Young. It is made for wigs. And what you do here is you can open up the top here. My friend Beth from Best Hair says that depending on the style, you can fit 1 or 2 wigs in here. But it's really nice. You can see the inside of that. So you would put the wig in here, okay? And then at the bottom is this other part, and this is where you can put some of your travel stuff. So you can put your lift comb in there. You can put any, if you have any like sprays or anything like that. You can put your folding wig brush in there. So you can stick that right in there. And then that stuff is in the bottom part. So you can see, you can put it right in the bottom, and then you have your wig at the top. So I really do like this a lot. Let me go ahead and put the link in. Wrong one. Let me put the link in for you for that. And this you can just get right at the Paula Young website. Beth used to have a code where you could get a free one, but I'm not sure if she still has that code or not. If I find that out, I'll add that in a pinned comment. But here is where you can get this travel case. It's really, really cool. So that is a good thing for storage, especially if you're going to travel. Keep it all nice. Oh, you have this, Tanya? Beth actually has two, and she uses one for her makeup and then one for her wig stuff. So, yeah, this is definitely an option, especially for travel, to keep your wigs looking nice. So that's an option. It would be a great gift for a wig lover. Here you go, Kit. She's gonna be like, why do you keep putting stuff where I am? All right, next we have, I just literally have like a bin full of all these. So next we have Silky Sacks. So I did a full review on this. This is my friend Ikoya's business. By the way, Ikoya and I are launching a podcast together that starts the first Wednesday in January. So check that out when that starts to come out. We'll start announcing that this week. But this is her business. This is something that she actually designed and she got a patent for. But it's great for wigs. It's very luxurious. Let me... These are silk and satin bags. So whenever you have plastic, if you keep your wigs in plastic, even your synthetic wigs, it can dry the wigs out over time. So she does have several different styles and sizes. And she also has ones for extensions. But look at these gorgeous bags. They're gorgeous. These are velvet embroidered. And it also has the silk lining in here. And it has these clips, so you can clip your wig right in there, or, you know, you can put it inside out, and then you have the drawstring on there, and you just drawstring it closed. So these are gorgeous. They do come in different sizes. Like this is the large size. And you can fit several wigs in here. And then this is this the medium or the small? This is the small. So this is the small. The small could fit a couple wigs in just the small. And then this one is the large. So you can either do extensions in here or you can do several wigs. Very luxurious. Will actually help prolong your synthetic wig as well. So that's definitely something to check out. I'll give you the link for the Silky Sacks. And we'll put that in. So if you want like a really interesting present for someone who's a wig lover, or if you, like I said, like if you want something that's going to, you can use with any of your wigs to prolong, this is definitely an option. Okay, next up, since I already introduced wig grips, let me talk about some wig grips. One of my favorite wig grip type thing you see is this Milano wig grip cap. Hi, Willette. Hi. I absolutely love these. And if you're someone who struggles with wearing a wig, a traditional nylon wig cap or a mesh wig cap and a wig grip, and you just can't figure it all out, they come in different colors. They come lace or not lace. I think I have a lace one right here. Yes. So they come like this, where they have the lace edge and the lace parting, and all you do is just put it on. Obviously this one's already adjusted, but you put it on and there you go. Then you have the wig grip and the cap, and this is a very soft cap, so some people have issues with like itching and things like that. So this is the one with the lace, And then this is the one without the lace. And I love them. They're also fast. And I find like if you feel like you have sort of a smaller head or your head shape isn't really conducive to wearing a wig grip and a nylon cap, these all-in-one caps are really nice and are very helpful. So this is definitely something I would invest in for a wig lover, whether it's myself or as a gift. And I will get you the link for that. I obviously have several because I love them that much. Dun, 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 dun. Has anybody tried the Milano wig grip cap and what do they think of it? There we go. All right. So that's those things. What else do I have? Another wig grip that I suggest is the hair grip. I'm a retailer for them, so you can get them at a discount from me. The thing that I like, so you're probably like, well, what's the difference? This is the difference. The hair grip is the only wig grip, and you can see this. It's the only wig grip that comes in sizes. So they have small, medium, and large. Hi, Amanda. And if you are someone, either side, if you're not just a true average, finding wigs that fit can be a challenge. And then, you know, the wig grips just come in whatever size they come in. So they can be way too big or way too small. So having a wig grip that is based on your circumference of your head is just going to make the wig fit better, the security better, you know, you not feel any type of way, nervous or whatever. So that's what I love about the hair grip. If you're really someone who's concerned about your wig staying on, the fit of your wig grip, then I would go with the hair grip because you can really dial in on the size that you need. You say you want just a regular wig grip. You don't want to do the wig grip cap, but you want something with lace. These are the Renee of Paris velvet wig grips, and they come in two colors, the tan and the brown. And they have lace versions and non-lace versions. So you can see this one here is a lace version, and it has a very, very nice, it's a lace, but it's almost that stretchy sort of, I don't want to say like spandex, but it does have sort of a stretch in it. And you can see then you can place it wherever the lace is on your wig, and you have the wig grip and then also that lace so that, you know, the wig band doesn't show underneath your wig. So you have those options as well. I will put them in the chat for you. Someone might say like, which one's my favorite? I actually use all of them in different scenarios depending on the wig. Sometimes if I feel like the wig is a little bit snug, I don't use the wig grip cap because it does take up a little bit of room underneath your you know, your wig, which can be good if the wig's too big. But if the wig is tight to begin with, sometimes I avoid and I just use a wig grip. And if I'm not trying on wigs that I'm selling, honestly, sometimes I just use a wig grip and I don't use a wig cap at all. Depending on the construction of the wig, I may or may not want the lace version or not. And this is for the wig grip from Renee of Paris. And essentially they are, no matter what color or if you get lace or not, they're the same price. Okay, and then last but not least, with the wig grips, is if you are someone who wants to wear your wig grip and you do not want to wear a wig cap, maybe you don't have hair at all, maybe you have a sensitive scalp, you may want to try the Wig Secure by A.B. Gibson. And these ones have the silicone on the inside. So that's going to adhere if you have a completely bald head. It's also going to be a little bit more comfortable. So this is an option too. And I'm pretty sure she has ones, I think, yeah. So she has ones that have the lace. And she does have sort of that So this has the silicone and the band, and then this has like the lace it's not lace, it's more like a silicone piece, so it's not going to be like scratchy. So the Wig Secure is definitely something to consider as well, depending on what your personal needs are. I'm drinking the Canada Dry cranberry ginger ale. I love cranberry ginger ale. Okay, so that's that. Let me put the link in for that for you. Na, 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 na. That was the Wig Secure. I know I put the link on here. Amy Gibson Wig Secure. I knew I did this. I prepared ahead of time for you guys, so I would have all the links. And then after the live, I'll go in and pin a comment with all the links and the information as well. Okay. Next up, okay, let's do some hot tools. The first one that I have to say I am in love with is this Renee of Paris flat iron. They say flat iron. I would call it a hot tool. This is amazing. This is made for synthetic pieces. It only gets to 240 degrees. It heats up within a minute. There is a auto shut off, one button operation. You just turn it on, turn it off. And the other thing is that it does have these ceramic teeth. Let me show you. And I used this on a regular synthetic that wasn't like a heat safe. I used it on Renee Paris's Felicity. It works very well. And you can see it does have sort of these like covering over these teeth. You just use this, turn it on, that's it. And it's a great, great, great tool. It's something new to me and I'm learning. I actually have been, had an education with Alexander, who is the head designer for Renee of Paris. So he has given me tips and tricks. So I am going to make a video on all the tips and tricks that he showed me and shared with me for this. But the fact that it's made for synthetic specifically is something that's really, really important. And I think that if you're someone who likes synthetic and you want to do any type of heat treatment to it, getting this tool is definitely suggested because it's made for that. Especially if you aren't someone who is really versed in like styling, if you didn't really style your bio hair that much, this would help so that you don't have that steep learning curve of like burning something up or like having a big issue on your synthetic wigs. Okay, next. I just have like some random stuff in here, so let me pull this stuff out. The other thing that I suggest is these plastic mixing bowls. I got these from Walmart, I think. I use these all the time. I use these to wash wigs. I use these to dye wigs. The nice thing about these plastic bowls is that like when you're dyeing wigs and things, it doesn't stick in here. Okay. I use these to deep condition. I use these constantly when I am doing anything with washing the wigs. So I definitely suggest those. And I probably need more because especially when I'm washing wigs like that are going to be donated, I have like so many. So I sit them in the bathtub as they're soaking and rinse them out. But I love, love, love those particular bowls. And I do have a link for you. These are 5-quart. I mean, you could really use anything. I think the 5-quart is just a really good size because you can do a couple wigs at once. And so that's just what I use. Next up I guess this is kind of a product, but I didn't share it in the product, so I'm going to share it in the tools. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro. This is the pressed powder foundation. This is what I use when I blend the hairline of a wig with the lace, or when I use in the part. This is in the color Cool Beige 10, which I think was actually renamed. I just really like this powder. I feel like it sticks in such a way that is a nice blend, and it lasts quite a while. It's sort of a velvety type of powder, so I don't feel like it picks up on the knots like some powders do. You can see this is a tiny bit lighter. Whenever I'm going to do in the part, I go just a hair, you can see it's just a hair lighter, because like our actual scalp that doesn't get like all of the sun does tend to be just slightly lighter. So this is the perfect shade for me to go just a hair lighter than my natural skin tone. And so I also get this during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, because I usually do it with 50% off. But the one that I had, that I use specifically for wigs, I'm just panning it. And I mean, it was like 2 years. It lasted so long, and I wear wigs constantly. So it's also a powder that I think lasts quite a while. And I just think it sticks better, and it's just my preferred powder. I mean, you can use really any powder, but that is what I would suggest, out of using it for years at a time. Okay, so that's that. I'm actually going to put it right here in front of me because I use it all the time. The next tool that I would suggest... Hi, Maxie! I finally got some of this. Very velvety, very nice to try. Yeah, very... You finally got the Bare Minerals. You see what I'm saying when I say just the feel of it, everything is just so great. And if you're using it for wigs all the time, sometimes I've had like I've used this powder before, and I'll use it to use it up. This is like a Too Faced pressed powder foundation, and I just feel like you can almost see it. It's just like chunky, thicker. I don't know what to say. It tends to accentuate some of the knots sometimes. I just have not found a powder that I like more than the Bare Minerals Bare Pro. Next is some tweezers, and I really like these ones from Revlon because they are pointed and slanted. So if you're doing anything where you need to pluck any part or anything like that, you really do want something that's sharp and pointed, but also slanted, so you're not going to be pulling out too many hairs at once. The key to plucking a wig is patience and slow. I do have some videos on that. And I also like these ones just because of the ergonomics of the whole thing. And it is sort of like painted. See, Maxie? Yeah, there is a difference. Some people are like, powder's powder. It really isn't. It really isn't. And especially not with wigs. And you also don't want to be putting powder in 20 times a day. I just think that it really, it's just different. I don't know how to explain it. It's just the powder that I have found that works the best when you're doing the wigs. Here is the link with the tweezers. I also like that these are sort of like painted. For me, it's also like if this is something I'm going to use all the time, especially with wigs, like some of the tools and things you're using and the storage things, you're using a lot. Like if you wear wigs a lot, that it can take over your life. So sometimes I think, even if you're buying synthetic, even if you paid $50, $40, $400 for a synthetic piece, like any of these things can help the wear better, the longevity. Like, go ahead and invest in it. If you're going to invest in the wig, then invest in the storage and maintenance and tools as well, so that you can have it last as long as possible. The next thing that I really love is these scissors, and these are from, these I got from Walmart through the Equate brand. These scissors are actually like, I got them in the men's section. They're meant for like eyebrows and nose hairs and mustaches. They're not like cuticle scissors. Cuticle scissors will have a slight curve. This is what I use to sort of trim lace, trim any like rogue things. And I really like these. They're a little bit bigger than cuticle scissors. They have sort of this like, the comfort, but when it's not bent, then it's easier to make a better cut. So I do suggest these for anybody that is doing the wig life. I said doing the wig life. Let me get you a link for the scissors. Do, 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 do. Some places they might call them facial scissors, but I just to differentiate between cuticle scissors. You can use cuticle scissors, but I just think these ones don't have as much of a learning curve. They're going right in front of me. Okay. Next in my little wig lovers suggestion kit is a round brush. whenever you're doing synthetic, a lot of times, because the style's like baked into the fibers, doing this sort of synthetic brush can really enhance curls. I like, you know, just a regular synthetic brush. Just make sure it's not like the boar's head type one. Don't be doing that. It's not like the boar head bristles, because especially with synthetic, that can like really pull. These are just the plastic, or if you can get the wire bristles, I think that's the best. Also, they have different sizes, and depending on your wig, that can make a difference on, you know, what it looks like. So let me get you a link for the round brush. But I always have a round brush on hand, always. I use it a lot. Sometimes you'll get a wig, especially that's a wavy wig, and when you get it out of the box, it looks crazy, and you're like, what is going on? And all it really needs is just a little bit of help, just accentuating with the round brush and going through. Actually, I can show you on Doll Baby Phoebe here. She's a perfect example. Let's get her down. Come here, girl. So like with her, if you're taking in and you have a nice round brush, you can really just, she's not like locked in. How am I going to do this without pulling her off? Okay, I'll hold her here. You can just take sort of this round brush and just accentuate just like that. And do you see how beautiful that is? And then once you just go through and do it all, you can just go through and do it all. So this is why I really love a round brush for that reason. Thanks, Phoebe. Gonna go back on your shelf. So a round brush is definitely something that I would put in my arsenal of gifts for wig lovers, or in my own personal wig kit. Next up, let's do these. These I just found and I absolutely love them. These are the creaseless hair clips. So I use hair clips. Oh, here it is. I use hair clips, you know, especially like if you have a non-heat safe wig, you spray it down with your water and you're trying to sort of train the part. These creaseless hair clips are nice because then it won't crease. And these are just cute because they have these like gorgeous acrylic hearts. Again, there are things like you can just use these ones. It's fine. This is about a gift and it's about being fun. And, you know, if you're going to use them all the time, like, you know, might as well be like fun about it. I really, really love these. They're so beautiful. Now I can put them in my thing. I wanted to show them to you before I got them all out. So I'm going to put them right here because I want to use them. So that's definitely a really cute gift. I couldn't find heart ones to link for you, but I did find these gorgeous, they're the iridescent and they're like a leaf shape. And they're really, really pretty. I actually think I'm going to scoop some up myself because I really like them. I like things that are fun and cute and pretty. Especially because they're tools, you're going to keep them around. You know, it's not something you're replacing all the time. So you might as well be cute about it, huh? So I got those. I got my Santa Paws cup. Get it? Santa Paws. Okay. And these are the last tools that I want to talk about. So I do really, really, really suggest the Renee Paris flat iron. However, I am also still in love with my Turverex hot comb. Now this one is just going to be, this one has temperatures on it. So the nice thing is that you can sort of set it to the right temperature, but you do need to be careful if you're using this on synthetic. I have tons of videos on this, but the thing I love about this is a couple things. One, it's very lightweight. I can feel that I'm starting to get a little bit of arthritis in my hands. And so sometimes when things are too heavy, it's just like, I can't deal. It does have temperatures. So there are temperatures available on here. And when you turn it on, it'll be right here on the screen. It's got the auto shut off, all that. But then it also has these, you know, where you have the teeth. This part here, I really like when you just have like maybe, you know, a part that you want to flatten down. I used to use this all the time, which was the curling one, which I love. But this edge here is just similar to this. This is more of like a 2-in-1 situation. And so you can kind of just go like this. And it does come with a guard as well. So you can put the guard on and then you're not going to have to worry about getting burned or anything like that. So it does come with the guard. So this is definitely a tool that I have used and loved. You know what? I'm actually putting it right back over here on my little hook because I do use it all the time. But now that they have come, you know, that was before like Renee Paris was coming out with tools that were specifically made for synthetic and especially non-heat safe synthetic. So that's what I'm saying. I still love it. If it's something that you want to get, I still suggest it. But you know, just make sure that you're doing everything that you need to do to save your fibers and not damage them. But the other thing alongside of either one of those tools is this is called the Revlon Ionic, but it's the Revlon kit, and it comes with a bunch of different like attachments, brush attachments. But I really love this because this has the hot, low, and high, or I'm sorry, high, low, but it also has a cool function. So whether it is heat safe or not, this is a great tool for synthetic wigs. When I'm setting the part, like I will wet the wig down, put these 2 creaseless clips in, and then just take this air, whether I can use warm air or not, and just concentrate it on drying it and sort of setting that part. I absolutely love this tool. It's very lightweight. This one is, I suggest, no matter which heat tool you go with, this is just going to really accentuate what you have going on, and it's a great option. So let me put her back on her hook over here, and I will put the link in the chat for you. And that's the Revlon Air Kit. And you can get them at your Target, you can get them at your, you know, online, like what have you. You can get them at a bunch of places. But here's the link if you wanted to get it off of Amazon. Okie dokes. We're almost done. Oh, this is just the Polly Young, what's it called, catalog, and it just shows, shows this wig kit, and then they have this that you can buy, which is like sort of the travel size if you are using it to travel, especially if you're traveling by air. You know, you can only do so many ounces, so this has those travel size that you can purchase as well, so you can get that there. Now I can get rid of this because I just wanted to show it to you. And let's see, I think I have 2 more things in here. Did I get everything else? I think so. Yeah, and the last 2 things I have to share with you. This here is a fiberglass measuring tool. This is really nice for a couple reasons. If you know, for measuring your head, if you want to measure the length of a wig, what have you, this is nice because this is sort of that fiberglass. This is what they use like in the hospitals and things like that. It's also large. I do sell these, so it's easy to see for people who don't want to be wearing their glasses all the time. It feels good on your skin, and it is something that I think a wig wearer should wear a lot. It's surprising, and it shouldn't be, because in the beginning of my wig journey, I didn't measure my head either. It does really help you out, especially if you're buying wigs online, to know what your circumference is. I have a video on how to measure and where to measure. You can look on my channel. But to know your circumference, your front to back, even the length of your face can help, because when they give you, you know, like sort of like where the fringe or the layers hit you, you can kind of decide if it's going to be, you know, too long, too short, what have you. So knowing your measurements can really help sort of zero in on whether a style can work for you or not. And these are really nice, and I do sell these. And then last but not least is one thing that I, you know, put together myself, and this is the wig blending kit. So we were talking about the powder. This would go together with the powder. And let me show you. I have tons of videos on the wig blending kit, but these are 3 tools that I have found that has made my wig life so much better. And I'll put that in the chat for you right now. And it comes with 3 tools that I think are really important. So the first one is, and I call it a wig blending kit, so that you can blend the wig and make it look as natural as it can. And so what you do is I use this powder. I use this particular brush, this sort of large flat brush, right if I'm going to put powder, say it's a lace front, and I want to sort of mesh my skin in with that lace, and I set the powder down. I even, like, this is a flat brush, I actually tap it down in there so that it can mesh the wig lace and the wig lace color with my skin. Okay, so I love this brush for that. Then I take this brush, which is sort of like this toothbrushy type thing, and it's got sort of these thin bristles. I take it in the powder, and I take it right along, look, right along in, this is the one that I use all the time, it's not my kit, same brush, right along in the part. This distributes powder right into that part. You don't get it on either side. You know, sometimes if you over powder your part, then it just looks like really weird and you have to do like patting it in. This just distributes really quickly right in the part. And then the third one is a slightly larger brush. Okay, still that toothbrushy type brush. But what I use this for is for two things. A, if I need to do some rooting, this is a perfect, you know, brush to do rooting if you want to be rooting the wig. I also feel like sometimes you'll get a wig and the part could be actually too open, or maybe you over plucked it. This is perfect for taking powder. Like, I'm going to go in here. This is the Profusion brow powder. I love these. Let me use this one. You can see how much I use these for, look at that. Not only for my brows, but for wigs. So say for instance, I have over plucked my wig and the part is now too big. What you can do is come in here with the colored powder that works for the wig, and you can bring the powder close to that part, okay? And it closes the part in, all right? And so that's what this is for, is rooting and also, you know, fixing a part that either came too open or you got a little crazy with the tweezers and over plucked. Christina, I love your blending kits because in the beginning I wasn't the best at putting powder in the parts. These brushes have really helped. It's just so easy. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think about it. Thank you for sharing that, Christina. That's why I wanted to put these kits together, because I think these three tools just really make such a huge difference in the wig wearing life. Okay, so that's what I have for you for this one. We shared a bunch of different things. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got a lot out of it. I will go back in after this and pin a comment with all of the stuff sort of in one list, and then also the other two gift guides so that you can check those out if you want to. I can actually quickly put the gift guides that I already did in this chat really quickly. So yeah, this one is the gift guide for wig lovers, and this was the synthetic wig accessories. That one was actually like my favorite because I did a lot of demonstration on how to use synthetic wig accessories with a wig, especially if you're not someone that's very good at styling, and how simple it can be to make something like the next level. And then the first one I did was the gift guide, and it was the products, not only just a list, but also demonstration. So here's that one as well. So that's what I have for you for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great Monday, and I will see you soon. Bye. See you, everybody. Thank you.